Hi everyone, welcome to Automate Dream Shop. So everybody knows most of the uh, candidates so resources asking about the syllabus. What we are going to take the training for the automation testing training and what are the concepts you usually cover. So here I want to visualize the what are the trainings we are going to be covered that I want to be visualize. Okay, so these are the portions we will be covering in the training session. Let's see, like first we will be going through of the manual testing. So that is a manual testing. What are the things we will be covering? So first is what is manual testing, why we are doing that type of the testing. That's what very important, because ideally you should know, because earlier stages and all we usually focused on the manual testing. Even now also we are doing that manual testing. So now you have to understand like why we are needing that particular of the testing, and particularly why manual and what is an automation. That's what that is important topic of the coverage we will do. And what are the types of the testing we will be having in the market, so that you have to know. And what we are usually practicing in that corporate, that also we will be delivering to. And the levels of the testing, so how you are doing, like whether IUT, SIT and UAT, kind of the all of the levels of the testing we will do that. And then types of the manual testing. So you might have a question, what is the types of testing and what is the types of manual testing? So this has a lot of the differences during the training session. So we will be delivering you each and every portion, what we will be having the differences and basics of the performance testing. Why, as an automation tester or as a manual tester, why should I want to know the performance testing? It is very basics, you should know it, because everybody during an interview also, do you have any knowledge or do you have any hands-on experience? Sometimes they will ask what is the performance testing. Ideally if you don't know, but you should know on it out, because the outer side of the shell you know it. That what we are intending to know each and every corner of the cases. As a trainer, I make sure my candidates, my resources will be still existing in all the technologies and they know each and everything of it. And what is the SDLC methodologies? You people know like SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. And what are the methodology we are following in the all years, and what we are following currently, and what we are going to follow in the upcoming, that also we will be teaching you. And then the main important thing, how the project management tool you are using, what is the bug logging tool, because as a tester if you find something, a defect nothing but it is an issue, we call it is called a bug in the corporate. So what is that bug, how you are logging those bugs in a to how you are delivering to the particular person, to the developer or your a product owner, whoever maybe, to you have to say someone, right? How you are going to do that is called the Jira. So that is because we are using the HP ALM, that is a licensed version we are having, and Jira is the project management tool. It's a customized one where you will be having the licensed one, that even though if it's without license, you could able to create those things and all. So those complete Jira walkthrough, you could do that. So what is the Jira? What it is plays as a vital role in the corporate, and how do you create the story, and how do you create the epic, and what are the test scenarios, we will be covering those cases. So these are the important things we will do. And one more thing, like, so consider like if you are creating a one bug, so you want to know like the severity and priority. I just want to give you one example. If something we are developing in the market, and consider there is a logo is a mistake, there is a logo is mismatched, or logo, instead of the logo there is some question mark, how we will see this one, like this is considered as severity is a critical, because once the company has logo is very important, there's a pride for them, so there is a severity. But for the priority, even it is a low, correct, because it should be changed, it should be changed as because you are thinking it is very low, but as a company perspective, the priority will be the severe. And consider like if you have a save option, if that doesn't working, severity will be the it is very much, it is because it's a critical. And priority also very critical, because if you could able to save only, you have to verify in the database. So those things we could be able to know like what is the defect and how we are segregating the purity and the severity. And then what is the defect life cycle or bug life cycle, how we will be rising the bug and how we are going to get that bug to till closed or something. So that and all will comes under this training. And then we will be going with the agile methodology. Everyone know you directly, you guys are going to teach only agile? No, we will be teaching like a waterfall methodology, iterative model, incremental, and then spiral binding, and those things and all we will teach you. And each and everything we will say like what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages, why we are here. This all we will be covering in the agile methodology, because as of now we are using the agile methodology because most of the clients and investigators are started working with the agile methodology. Okay, now comes into the part of what are the agile process, why we directly go with the agile things, and what are the terminology and ceremonies and reports. This all comes under the topic of the agile methodology. This almost takes 3 to 4 to 5 hours, even if you want to uh, go with the deep into learn the technologies. And then okay, now the manual testing part has been over. So if you completed all the manual, then you're good well enough to apply in the Naukri. You are completely a manual QA engineer. I hope you people are understood like what is the manual testing. And comes into the part of the Java. In the Java part, you know, like first we will tell you like what are the Java basics. So what is the Java basics, why we going to learn only the Java? Because we do have everything lot of in the market, Ruby, C Sharp, Perl, C++, and those things and all that. Then why we are still going with the Java? Because when I study 8th standard, I study Java. When 12th standard Java, and now also Java. Then you might have a question: why the Java trans is so long? Because now you people are knowing SAT GPT and all comes along with the way, but still Java existing. Then what is the main reason you want to identify? So comes into the part, and then you know like what is the class object and what are the data types. Operators, variables, scanner, array, and string method. So these all comes under the Java very basic program, because these things we want you to have it in a very detail, because we have an Eclipse or IntelliJ, whatever you do have that you want to know like the important things you want to much familiar with the Eclipse. There's a development tool. Then you have to be familiar with how we are going to enroll. You are going just we make you to give the friendship with the Java and the Eclipse, and you started working out before stepping into the OOPS. These are the very basics. These are and then constructors. Then we will be going with the OOPS concept. This is the heart of the Java, because the reason, if you know the OOPS concept only, you could be able to know it each and everything. Okay, what are the important things we will be learning in the OOPS concept? It is like polymorphism, inheritance, abstract, interface, encapsulation. These are the very importantly, we will be giving you a detailed example and real-time example with a real-time example where I'm using the encapsulation, where I'm using this inheritance. These are all the concepts we will tell with the detailed real-time. And more than that, we will explain you in the corporate what we faced during the fresher time, what I faced. I'd say 2 years plus of experience, what issue I faced, how they treat like that. Each every company, how the folder structure will be that. And main thing like the exception handling. You people all know like the exception handling is very important. Like if there is some exception comes up, you should know like how to handle that exception. Why we have to handle the exception? Is it mandatory? Yes. Then how we are going to do that. And file handling. File handling is nothing but how do you upload the file and how do you download the file and those things. And then the important framework, that is a collections. Here you will see like array list, linked list, vector, hash it, linked hash it, hash map, linked hash map, hash table, and then tree map, tree set. These are all the important terminologies. You learn it each and everything. These are the important programs. If you're all very good in this Java concept, then definitely you could be able to do here over here. Okay, now comes into the part of Selenium. So because we have the things, a lot of the tools available in for an automation, and why we are compromised with the Selenium, that what we are going to teach in this Selenium. Okay, consider like what is the Selenium basics. and what are the component, and what is the IDE. IDE is nothing but is integrated development environment, and we will be giving you the WebDriver introduction, browser action, locators, XPath, CSS creation. I know you people are very much new to this, and you can't even understand what we are speaking about it, because at least till Java you might had these things as and all anywhere in the world at your year at any standard of the time. But this is a Selenium, I could understand, because when you comes into the QA and started watching this video, you might have an idea, like you might have an idea, okay, this and all we have seen in the some other videos, we have seen in the some of the syllabus, because you might be stepping into some institute and walk through those syllabus, those times and all you could, I know you could able to view it out. Because if you are new, don't worry about it, we are here to help you, and each and everything we will be identifying and making Newton as an automation tester. And then these are the important things, how do you handle that drop down, because you know, because the web page, whatever you are seeing in the UI, you are in the completely UI in the web page, that only you are going to handle it out. So if there is any drop down, if it is a radio button or checkbox, if it is a click button, whatever is there, so those and all you will be started handling those action with the Selenium only. So that those we will be and then on JavaScript executor and the wait statements, these will be covering in the Selenium part. So that's what the important things we will be teaching you. And then the important earlier we usually stop till the Selenium. Now the market needs an API tester, the guys who the resources wants to be at least in knowledge in the API. So definitely we are here to help you in the learning those terminologies in the API. What is an API, and what is the SOAP, and what is the REST API, and what is the postman, what is the request, what is the request header, authorization token, authentication token, response code, what are the important questions they will ask during the interview. We definitely tell you could able to crack the interview by this API whatever we are talking. And then we will be taking CI/CD. Something if you are developing in the local, you want to put it in the cloud, how you are going to run it out, how you are going to make the code from the going from the local to the remote, how you do that is a Git and Jenkins and those Maven and all we will tell you. And the framework, we have a lot of the frameworks in the market: keyword, data driven, hybrid framework, TestNG, Cucumber, BDD, TDD, and even Cypress. The lot of the frameworks we available in the market. And recently we started working with the Cucumber framework, and earlier it was the TestNG framework. Both are existing in the market. If you know any one of the framework, because during the interview and all they will ask any one of the framework, that the framework you must be much familiar on it. If you are failing to answer the question in the framework, then you are out of the corporate. Because when you step in into the interview, because we know whoever comes for this training, either they want to upgrade yourself to for a career development, or they want to go for an as a QA tester. So those things and all will be happening with this. The question starts from the framework, so that's what very important. Okay, so these are the important things we will do with the during the QA training. So I hope I think I have been explained most of the topics and whatever we are covering in the training session. And apart from this, we will be having you the mini project. We will give you the mini project, and once you've done this mini project, we ask you to put in the Git, and we will ask you, we will verify on it, and each and every day we will give you the assignments, and the assignment based on the assignments we get to know like what is happening in and around, and then we will be go and follow and take you from there. So I hope the syllabus will fit you for your learning and development cycle. And if I failed to denote or nominate some of the topics over here, please let me know in the comments. Then we can add over here, and we let you know to be in that, and we will modify this syllabus at any point of the time. So this is the high level overview of the QA automation training syllabus. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.